Oh, and we're trying to get him onto the phone here. Come on, man, answer the phone. Might be having connection problems, but we'll try again. Hey, hey, welcome to the show, Vampire Vinyl.
Hey guys,
How's it going, bro?
it's fine.
Cool, cool. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
So, wow, the person behind Final the Vampire. So, tell us a little about yourself.
It's not really much about me. I'm just an ordinary guy who's struggling to get his grades so he could get to a good college. Draws a lot when he's bored and just play video games when I'm bored of drawing.
Cool.
Sounds like most of us.
Right. So, what inspires you to be an artist?
It started like around 5th grade. I remember it was because I used to be a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I used to come home after school and just like start watching it. And I kind of liked the art style of that show, so I was like, hey, I like that art style, so I tried imitating it, and it sucked badly, so I actually took my time to actually buy a DVD and then just pause, and then just try copying what I see in my head, and then start applying it from there. So I basically self-taught myself to draw.
Wow. So you're self-taught. That's actually pretty excellent.
And I'm still learning to this day.
That's always good. And so, you know, when an artist feels like he still has room to improve, that's what makes him a good artist.
Like, for example, I can't draw the hand so horribly.
Well, it takes practice, right?
Yep.
And you'll get to it. You'll master it. And then it'll be awesome. So awesome. So, with that being said, the whole entire deal behind Vinyl the Vampire, you know, you've made a great blog so far to what I've seen.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised. I mean, I just started it because I wanted to try something out, and then had the idea, and I was like, hey, before I do something stupid, I just want to like confirm it with someone. So I remember I sent Gonzo a fan message about it, and then he kind of replied, and I was like, okay, he kind of likes the idea, so why not give it a try?
Yeah, I pretty much noticed of his work. He decided to post on YouTube pretty much a redraw of the opening of one of Little Miss Rarity.
Really? That's awfully cool.
Yeah.
So wow. So you're trying to be a great artist out there with basically drawing manga. Is that right?
Yes. I kind of like put my own twist to it.
It's always a good deal. Always good. So I guess we could. Oh, Florida is online.
Sweet.
Yay!
Yay.
So getting back to it. So were you originally inspired by anime originally?
Yeah.
You got
Now that I
any
look
particular?
back upon it, yeah, I guess it is.
You have any particular favorites?
That's the hard part. When it comes to favorites, it always changes from time to time depending on what I see. So as of now, the only anime that has actually like stayed in my mind was Gurren Lagann.
Oh. Not bad.
Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm going to add Florida Knight to the room real quick. Hold on, folks.
Folks, if you see her avatar now, you would be laughing.
It's like a version of Patrick. Hi, Flutters.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hey,
I'm
Okay.
okay.
Yay. So we got Vinyl the Vampire on.
well,
Hello.
So I think we're ready for the Brony questions if you guys want to take over from here.
Fair enough. Pretty much, what got you into the pony fandom to start with before we ask?
I remember it was like back in school. I was hanging out with one of my friends and he wanted me to try to draw him a comic, so I started searching up images and I ran into like this comic and it was a parody of CSI Miami. and I think it was Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, or was it Twilight? And it was something about a cold case, I remember, and I think it was Twilight putting on her shades. I liked it, and I started up searching more of those memes, and then next thing you know, I'm into the whole franchise.
All right. Have any particular favorite pony?
I would say Twilight Sparkle, mostly because
Yeah.
we're mostly like the smarty pants.
Not to mention our new ruler and master.
I actually was shocked when I saw that.
The ruler and master of friendship.
I was actually
Yeah, I mean,
surprised at how good that episode came out.
Have any particular favorite episodes?
From season 1, I would say like mostly all of them. Season 2, obviously the last episode, the Candlelight Wedding. And season 3, I would have to say Babseed and the one that just came out today.
Oh, sweet.
Favorite background honey?
It's obviously Vinyl Scratch.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Favorite princess?
Yikes, me!
Let's say Luna.
Yay!
There you go. Support the new Lunar Republic right there.
Yikes,
I thought
guys.
I'd be bro-hoofing you right now.
Yikes, guys.
Just every time I
anything to
say
wet your
Luna,
whistle
all my
for.
friends just say, you support the Lunar Republic.
But aren't we for... never mind.
What?
We'll worry about that bloody thing later. Well, let's see. See, you threw me off because you decided to wet your whistles with your favorite ponies. Although, seriously, why vinyl? Why a vampire? And why all together?
Well, I would say I came up with the idea for Vinyl Vampire just because I wanted to try something weird. And I was like, at that time I used to watch like all these vampire videos and movies, especially the housing anime, and then the idea just came to me. I was like, okay, Vinyl's a DJ. She likes staying up at night. She wears goggles. And then I was thinking to myself, what if she's a vampire? Maybe that's the reason why she doesn't do DJs or like all that crazy stuff in the mornings. Like, maybe those goggles help her from being burned in the sunlight.
Or blinded by the sunlight?
Got a question for you. Gonz, I hope I'm not interrupting you or anything. But on the subject of you saying vampire movies and everything, what's your favorite vampire movie?
That's actually going to be a very tough one. I would actually say like the classic Count Dracula film. That one has always like stood out.
Good choice. Good choice.
Always sticks the classic.
Yeah.
So, what is this story that you're doing? This whole entire storyline that you're working on?
That's another hard question. I never actually had a storyline planned out. Like, the only storyline I planned out was the one that was like only like 4 or 5 blog posts. And that was it.
So it's really making this up as you go along.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember correctly, I talked to you before, and you said you have other people that helps you out with this. Like, was it your?
Yeah, one of my friends, when we first started, she liked to do the writing for like most of the responses because, you know, I'm a guy. I don't really think much from a girl's perspective. So I talked to her in school, and she was like, hey, I could help you, because she's like a huge fan of all anime too. So she started thinking like how most anime girls would think, and she kind of put her own twist to it and kind of created most of my personality from there, and I just applied it through the art.
Awesome. So, with that, so she because like in any vampire deal, favorite weapon of choice.
It would mostly be like the katana that she has with her all along.
That's cool. That kind of reminds me of Blood, the Last Vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Because the katana is usually like one of the best things to do.
One of the
Sadly,
best
I kind of
weapons.
made her break it in like the last few posts. so I'm gonna have to think of how she's gonna get a new one.
Interesting. Now, okay. Now you also have Octavia, or as you call her in your story, is Tavi. What are like Vinyl and Tavi? Like, are they just roommates, lovers? What's going on with that?
It's kind of a complicated relationship. Like, when I first started, I was like, oh, let's have them as roommates. And then, like, through the other posts, I was like, let's kind of make it more like a complicated relationship. Like, in my head, I see Tavi and Vinyl kind of like as a lesbian couple, but except that they don't want to make it too obvious, so they try to, like, go out with guys and stuff. So it kind of, like I said, it's complicated.
Hopefully they'll be able to pass through that.
If I may quote an old internet meme, it's a better love story than Twilight.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Not too soon, damn.
So, I guess I could pretty much ask is, I mean, where do you want to see your story go right now? I mean, do you want to see it grow even more, or are you going to maybe add some more colors to it? What's the story with that's going to be?
Well, as for the color aspect, I don't think I would actually add some. I'm actually comfortable as to the color scheme that it is right now. Kind of like the mix of the Mad World with manga-style coloring. As for the story, I think that's entirely up to the people who do the asking.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you figure that?
Mostly because they always think of something interesting, like, every time I read most of the Ask comments, it's like questions about Vinyl, mostly about like her past or as what she's doing today or the day after. So then that's where I mostly go from there.
Now, with your character going the way it's going right now, what can we possibly see within the next, I don't know, few episodes?
I'm not actually sure. Like, I remember I was chatting with Mean Spirit, and I kind of actually had like something planned out. I ain't spoiling it yet.
Oh, no spoilers. Okay, that's right. No spoilers. Okay. Do you see your art style actually improving within, say, for the next 6 months?
I guess it probably will, because to me, the more you draw, the more you get better at it.
That's very true. The more you practice, it gets better. I mean, look at Flutter Knight's artwork. Her artwork went from if you actually look from our first year on Tumblr to now, it's improved by a way lot, and it's getting better every single time.
It's not.
Yes, it
I
is.
actually do like her art style, though.
It is. It is.
Crap.
No, it's not. It's not crap. It's beautiful.
It's my art. I can say it's crap.
But we see.
Wait. In psychology, if an artist feels like they haven't reached their goal, they're still a great artist growing. Can't argue that fact.
Yes, you can't argue with that fact, but you're talking to a young artist that still thinks her art is crap.
And you're still beautiful. Anyways, moving along.
Yeah, please.
I still think my art is crap to this day. That's why I do better.
Oh, who got two artists who are belittling their craft?
Well, it's like I said, it's a sign of basically a great artist growing. But with that being said, who you say your biggest inspiration as in art style?
Have any of you guys like read the Yu Yu Hakusho manga at least?
I remember seeing a bit of it in high school.
Yeah, basically the art style for that was what I actually kind of like going around on.
Ah.
Okay. So no awkward silence. Hang on, I'm solving that problem. The with the whole entire art style as the way it is these days, on Tumblr, who do you find your main inspiration right now?
Wait, repeat the question.
Because you have Tumblr now, you're on Tumblr. Who do you find as an inspiration now?
I would actually kind of say mostly the Ask blogs that are out there.
The X blogs.
Ah.
So basically, not a particular one, just many of them. Is that safe to say?
Do you have a particular favorite Ask blog?
When I first got here, it was Ask a Little Miss Rarity blog, and then from there, I kind of liked the other ones.
Ooh.
So he has multiple. What got you onto Tumblr?
Like I said, the Ask blogs mostly got me on.
Okay. So wow, a good artist has a long ways to go. It feels like that way. Wow. So I mean, as an artist yourself, I guess we actually get down to the nitty gritty. Who do you find as your main inspiration? Not inspiration. What's your main inspiration of wisdom you could possibly give to other artists that are kind of growing themselves, who are just maybe they're starting kind of maybe how you started?
Kind of like self-teach yourself, and if you don't like what you're drawing right now, try teaching yourself some other kind of form of art. And perhaps if you like it, get comfortable with it and just try improving from there. If you don't like it, dump that, or just hold on to it for some later time and improve on something else.
Yeah, that's actually quite wise. Wise words. I like it. Well, Vinyl the Vampire, thank you for coming on to the show. It's really an honor to actually get to come on here.
Well, thanks.
So
I at least expected to be on here.
Just be careful on the way out of any wooden stakes, okay?
Don't worry, I'm ready.
Well, you tell me, Vinyl has her katana. She'll just chop them down.
Just worry, that's all.
Just beware of the garlic juice. That's maybe someone's hiding around the corner. Yeah. So that being said, thank you again, and we'll probably talk to you later.
All right.
Wow. Wow, a real inspiration. That's actually really nice. That this kid basically went from, basically to self-taught. I mean, I've seen the self-teaching yodeler, but I see this, and actually it's quite good.
I have to agree with you on there. I mean, I've never seen that much inspiration go into, a Tumblr blog. That's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Flutters?
I'm eating right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she just got off. Folks, if you're wondering, she just got off work and she has to eat right now. So she'll be with us, oh wait, yeah, that's right, Flutters. You may want to be on this one.
Okay.
What we'll do is.
Otherwise, you don't want me.
I know, hon, I know. But what we'll do is, for that time being, we're going to take a short break, and we'll get back to you all on that a little bit later. So we're going to take a short musical break, and we'll be right back.
Twilight rules.
Yep. And just remember, folks, that next up will be the Beetlejuice blog. So stay tuned, and we'll find out.